still a lot of drama surrounding NBA star Dwight Howard. Now, recently, one of his baby mothers, Tiffany Render, has been speaking out on social media and pleading on the behalf of a daughter that the two share together. Now, if you've been keeping up with the headlines, you know that lately Dwight Howard's been going through this nasty divorce with his estranged wife, Amy Luciana. Amy Luciana is from Love and Hip Hop, and she got with Dwight Howard. They was in a relationship. They married. I think they've been married for like 15 months. And within 6 months of their marriage, Amy was having problems with Dwight, and she wanted to divorce. But for whatever reason, after consulting with friends and families, she decided to go ahead and work on it and stick it out.
I met the love of my life, and I almost divorced his ass in 6 months, being real stupid and silly. Actually, we both filed for divorce. Let's talk about the struggles of being a new young wife. Understand, when you became one with your husband, that means you became one. Y'all are one. You have to literally die to your old self. You don't want to do that yet. What does die to my old self mean? Because I'm very much still alive. Simply means adjustments. You got to make a lot of adjustments. Again, heavy on your one now. Know your spicy attitude isn't passion. It's a nasty attitude. That has to die for your husband. Confrontational spirits hidden by passion. You're not passionate, sis. You just got an attitude problem. Lose it. Quick gem. Successful top tier men, they just want peace. They don't want anything else. You can't do anything else for them besides bring them peace. Mistake I made, me and my husband going through issues, telling my friends about it. Don't do it, okay? You married now. You basically just said, I love you for the rest of your life, my life, no matter what we go through. Me not really understanding the real concept of marriage, I was thinking like, oh, Dwight, you're doing this. I don't like this. I'm gonna flee. I'm gonna run. Listen, y'all. You ain't ready for marriage if that's the way you think it.
A few moments later.
Shit is going too fucking far, and I'm so embarrassed. And I gotta even I'm just like, I don't know what to do. When I heard my stepson being coached to lie on me, I gotta protect myself now, and I know it was supposed to be through sickness and health, but this shit is scary. I try to tell everybody he needs some help, and ain't nobody wanna fucking listen because he got the money.
So as you see, she initially wanted to divorce him within 6 months, but she decided to go against her better judgment. And fast forward to today, now's time, we're dealing with a whole bunch of turmoil. They're having a nasty a divorce or separation play out in the media. Now, despite the alleged substance abuse allegations Amy made against Mr. Howard, one thing stuck out, or several things stuck out in the video that she did mention, and one of them was that he was coaching their kids, which is, her bonus kids, because she is a stepmother to them. And basically she was saying that he was coaching the son to lie on her, and that he was also coaching the daughter to lie. Amy also made claims that CPS showed up the previous day before and actually took the daughter from the household.
My marriage has landed me in a very dangerous position. My stepdaughter was just taken by CPS because of her father. CPS and the police have been here 3 times in less than 3 months.
So as you can see, CPS has been showing up at the doorstep of that estate more than once, and it's been a lot going on. Exactly the details we don't know, but what we do know is that the daughter has made statements about her feeling unsafe and somewhat neglected emotionally. So her mother, Tiffany Render, took to social media to reinstate those claims. This is what bckonline.com is reporting. It says Tiffany Render claims daughter feels quote-unquote unsafe at Dwight Howard's home amid the custody dispute. It says Tiffany is speaking out after a judge denied her request for emergency custody of her daughter and Dwight Howard's daughter, Layla, earlier this week. Render filed documents on March 16th alleging that the 15-year-old has repeatedly said she feels fearful and distressed while at her father's home. Now, the request was denied the next day, with the court stating it did not qualify as an emergency and noting that key details were missing. So, doing what only a mother could do, on March 19th, Render addressed the situation in a lengthy Instagram post. This is what this post said. Now, this post is very long, but bear with me. I'm going to read it. I went to have lunch with my daughter as the last few weeks have been extremely exhausting for a 15-year-old girl who simply wants to feel safe, heard, and close to her mother. It also states that the photo was taken by a faculty member at the new school my daughter just started attending, which is conveniently where Dwight attended for pre-K through 12th grade. This strategic move to out of nowhere enroll my baby in the exact school that her father graduated from was another attempt to silence her. When my daughter found the courage to speak up about her emotional distress, sadness, loneliness, and feeling neglected to her school counselors and coaches at her original high school, instead of her father supporting her, he immediately ripped her out of school, changed the phone number, and then she spoke up to her coaches and was immediately removed from her volleyball and basketball team by her father. Her cell phone was taken away weeks ago in an attempt to disconnect her communication. When a child cries out for help, they deserve to be protected, not distressed and hindered. What led to the unfortunate situation on March the 5th, 26 was not random. It was the result of child reaching out or reaching her breaking point. I now know that this photo was taken to give a calculated, false, and fake happy family narrative. I have been silent for years, stayed out of the blogs and away from the noise, not because I didn't have something to say, but because I was focused on protecting my child. Made out to be a liar when all I ever was is a mom that knew her daughter was in danger. But today, I say this. My daughter spoke up. My daughter cried out for help. She stood up in her truth, backed by a signed affidavit where Layla said herself she feels unsafe and wants to live with her mother. Money and connections has gotten a lot of things swept under the rug, but my daughter is not a thing. She's a 15-year-old with feelings, not a basketball game that you just want to win. Baby girl, mommy will always fight for your voice to be heard. Thank you, Amy Luciano World, for her cries inside that house of horrors and not turn a blind eye. I'm not too proud to say I need help. I don't know where to turn. Please send resources or referral. Now, as you can see, the mother has reached out to social media to really get her story, her daughter's voice out there and heard, and she's been working alongside with Amy. Now, this does correspond with Dwight Howard did say in a recent body cam footage where police showed up. He said that Amy was working together with one of his baby mothers to try to tarnish and ruin his reputation.
Her daughter.
So who has custody? You still have custody?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So what is happening is they have teamed up.
Who has? She has in your ex-wife or the baby mother or whatever?
And the baby mom.
Okay.
They're upset about money. So they want to destroy my kids and my reputation.
What are you doing in Layla's room? Framing her? He's literally in her room, framing her. And I'm going to record it all.
Now, I am a firm believer in more than one thing being true at the same time. So, with that being said, just because they might be working together does not mean that they are, quote unquote, trying to ruin your reputation. In fact, if what the things that they are alleging about you are true, if you really are doing these things behind the scenes, then your reputation already is tarnished because it precedes you. And I really wish that Amy would have given Royce Reed the same benefit of the doubt that she is giving Miss Tiffany and really work together with her, because they are really saying the same thing, especially Amy being this new into the marriage. They're not even 2 years as being newlyweds, and Amy has seen so much, allegedly. If you don't know who Royce Reed is one of the baby mothers of Dwight Howard, and she's been screaming at the top of the mountains from her lungs for years about Dwight Howard and making accusations about the things that he's been doing behind the scenes, even ruining her career. And I really believe that this is an unfortunate situation for the both of these two ladies, because they could have been working together, because Royce seems to have a great relationship with Miss Tiffany. They seem to be at least friends from what I can see. Of course, there's no surprise seeing that their kids are basically half siblings, and they have to, have some type of relationship, especially considering the fact that the kids are still minors. I just really wish she was able to work together with Royce, because I mean, 2 is pretty good, but 3 is like a force. And it's unfortunate because Royce wasted no time to take to social media to hit Amy with the "I told you so."
This is trauma, this is everything he's been through, but just not the kids. I have to advocate for the kids.
Until you do right by me, it's always been about the kids, bitch. It's always been about the kids. Now you want to speak? So you just don't think any of us fell for the antics either, right? None of us fell for the narcissism. Are you fucking crazy, Amy? Amber? What is it? Like, are you serious right now? You called me crazy, right? You said I was jealous. You said I wanted him. When it's always been about the damn kids. And now you want to sit here and cry and sit here and be like, it's because of what everybody else did to him. No! It's because of what he does to people. Shit! I was just fucking first. I was collateral damage.
So as you can see, Royce has always been a flame that has been lit. But still, nevertheless, it is unfortunate that they couldn't all come together and try to handle this situation collectively. And it's unfortunate for the kids involved as well. I hate to see that the kids are suffering at the hands of the alleged allegations of whatever is taking place in their household. And I do hope that the mom and the daughter do find some type of relief, whether that's the daughter being feeling under the comfort of her own mother's home, or the daughter and her father actually working things out. I don't know if that's ever going to happen. Maybe counseling or some type of divine intervention needs to happen. But whatever the case is, I'm hoping the best for the kids best safety and care. That's the most important thing. But that's just what I think. I want to know your thoughts down below. Tell me what you think about this video. Do you think that it was the right thing to do for the mom to reach out on social media, seeing that there was no other way, or she didn't see no other option with getting her voice out there or getting her daughter's voice heard? Do you agree with that? Do you agree with the fact that Dwight Howard says that Amy is teaming up with his baby moms to try to take him down and ruin his reputation? How do you feel about Royce, when Royce basically said that, hey, I told you so, I've been screaming it for years and nobody believed me? Let me know your thoughts down below, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe here with us at Back in Time. But until next time.
Don't you feel tough? Yeah! Don't you feel strong? Yeah! Don't you feel like going home? Sure! Yeah! Then get the hell out of my apartment.